The first time I talked with Diamond Dallas Page, he scared the hell out of me.
You'll remember my name. It's Diamond Dallas Page.
Wrestling was really cool.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'm getting stronger.
But what I'm doing today is so much cooler.
My wife, Kimberly, was trying to get me into doing yoga to help heal my body. I was like, yoga? I ain't doing that crap. It's for sissies, right? Wrong.
And I came across an article about Diamond Dallas Page doing yoga. And it mentioned the phrase YRG, and I just cut and pasted into the browser. And the next thing I knew, I was on his page, and he had these video clips there. And I looked at the video clips, and I sort of watched them over on YouTube a couple of times. I thought to myself, I can do this. So I sat there, right next to my computer, trying some YRG exercises, right following along with YouTube. I decided to take a little risk, and I ordered they call it the 50+ program. It's people who are 50 years old or older, or people who are more than 50 pounds overweight, which was me.
And anybody who, at that time, who bought the DVDs, I would send out an email to them, thanking them for believing in me, but at the same time, I wanted to hear what their feedback was, because I only knew from people who were directly around me, and some people will tell you what you want to hear.
I'd gotten comfortable with the way things were. I'd gotten comfortable with being disabled.
He sent me back a pretty heartfelt email. He relegated his life to thinking of himself as a piece of furniture. And he sent me those first 2 pictures with the knee braces, the back brace, the canes, 297 pounds, and his belly was out to here. And I was thinking, God, how am I going to help that guy?
I love the internet, don't get me wrong, but you never know who you're talking to.
I said, send me your phone number. He was the first person I did that with. And he emailed me his number. I called him up. We talked for about an hour.
He just straight out said, you are gonna die. If you don't do something, you are gonna die.
I'm not always politically correct when I talk.
And I didn't think about this until he said this to me, until he told me this. But I was communicating to my wife and kids, people I love the most in the whole world, that I would rather eat all this junk food than have the years to spend with you.
For the next 5 to 10 years, I don't need to, be an MD to tell them, you're going to die of a heart attack, or at least have a couple strokes and be on your way. And I think that rocked them.
I said this to so many people. I said this to so many of my students. As a special ed teacher, I work with students with disabling conditions. I say to them, you may have a disability, but you are not your disability. But nobody said that to me.
I just really, more than anything, leaving there, wanted to find out what disturbed him that made him want to move to action.
He stopped me for a minute. It's like, because you suddenly are in that place where you have to look at yourself, and I didn't necessarily like what I saw.